Scorpio, this is your June 2017 forecast reading. It includes your love, soulmate, twin flame, one-on-one relationships, a career general, as well as soul path evolution and a little something extra. We're going to start with your love and relationships, your soulmate, twin flame, or just friendships, whatever one-on-one relationship. And you'll see the first two little angel messages that come up are patience and compassion. It's a very strong central message to your reading for June, Scorpio. And it starts with patience and compassion. The patience part is patience in understanding other people. And obviously that's where compassion comes in. Compassion is accepting that not everybody walks the same path you do. Not everyone sees life the same way you do. Not everyone does things the same way that you do. And you're going to have to be patient with them because of that. You'll see that throughout your reading. Now, if we have a look at the first three cards that come up in your relationship, you'll see Web of Life, Inner Voice, and Protection. I'm going to start with the last card there, the Protection card. You're going to be challenged where relationships are concerned in June. This card says to understand, though, that you will be guided every step of the way. That Inner Voice card says as much. We're actually working backwards through here. We're starting at the end of the story and working our way to the beginning. Because your inner voice will guide you every step of the way exactly what to do. The thing is to listen to your inner voice where relationships are concerned. I think people are going to be doing things and saying things which challenge you. Remember that you will be challenged on a relationship level because these are issues within yourself that you probably need to take a look at. But no, you're not alone in this. Your angels, your guides, your spirit guides, your higher self, God, spirit, are all going to be with you through this. You'll be hearing little messages, you'll be seeing little messages that will help you navigate your way through the situation. Because that Web of Life card, that first card that comes up, says there's no wrong or right way of doing this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Do it with strength of heart. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question what you're doing or why you're doing it. And it will all turn out fine. And don't worry so much, Scorpio. It'll be a very, very good idea not to worry in June. Scorpios can tend to be warriors. They can actually sometimes give Capricorn a run for their money where worry is concerned. But don't worry so much in June. It's going to be fine. It's going to turn out fine. That protection card says as much. It says you are protected through this situation, whatever it may be where relationships are concerned. So if you're looking for a new relationship as well, you might find you challenged on that level. It could be that you come up against old issues, or the person that you strike up a relationship with, it does not go the way that you anticipated or even wanted to. But just trust that you will be given that guidance. Trust that you are protected through this whole month of June. And do what you know is right. And don't worry. Okay? Those are the messages coming through. Now, if we move on to your general reading, you'll see you get obedience and understanding. That obedience card speaks about doing what you know is right. Now, doing what you know is right for you. Once again, your inner voice will give you those prompts. And if you do what is right for you, you get that aha moment. You get that clarity, that understanding that you need. Because you'll see in the cards that you get Messenger of Water, and Queen of Air. Quite a lineup this, by the way, Scorpio. Quite something. This is all about having understanding and compassion for the people around you, but also maintaining healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries always have to do with maintaining your self-esteem, knowing what is good for you and what's not good for you, what you can allow people to do to you and what you will not be happy with people doing to you. But at the same time, having that compassion that people are going through their own stuff, their own difficulties. So for career and life in general, people are probably going to be doing things that are going to get your back up, or that you just don't understand why they are doing what they're doing. Have that compassion. Understand they're going through challenges, whatever they may be, but keep those healthy boundaries as well. People can go so far with you and they shouldn't be allowed to go any further. When you don't have healthy boundaries, that's when anger comes in and retaliation comes in. And that's a route one doesn't want to be taking. Now, if we look at your soul path evolution, you'll see communication comes up. That also comes up in those last three cards, by the way. It's very important to keep clear lines of communication. Now, communication boils down to don't make assumptions. Ask questions. Don't ask questions based on assumptions. First, ask the question. If you don't understand, or you don't know why a person's doing what they're doing, or behaving the way they're behaving, ask them clearly, without judgment and without assumption, what's going on. You're probably going to have more luck and more success with that than anything else in the month of June. Because now, if we look at those soul path evolution cards, you'll see celebrate differences and make a decision. So definitely, there's going to be this yin yang, black white, wrong right kind of issue in the month of June where your relationships are concerned, And you're going to have to respect the fact that you do things one way and other people do things another way. You're going to have to respect the fact you see life one way, they see it another way. They handle their challenges one way, you handle your challenges another way. But that's what makes life interesting. We were all the same. We'd all be dentists with good teeth and have no work, right? Now, make a decision means that there is something that you want to do, Scorpio, and you're kind of putting it off because of other people. You're saying you can't do it because of so-and-so, or you don't have this, or you don't do that because of other people. It's time to drop that. Do what it is that you genuinely want to do. And it's in making that decision that life will change. I think you're coming up against this whole situation where relationships are concerned in June because there's a decision you haven't made, and it's not to do with relationships. Life lesson 101, it's never the obvious thing. Everything is interconnected. It's because there's a particular action you're wanting to take, I think, with your life in general. Be it a career change, be it something you want to do within your career, be it that you want to try something new and adventurous, and you're using your relationships as, shall we say, a barrier to it. Almost as an excuse, okay, don't shoot the messenger here, not to do it. It's making that decision to actually make that change in your career, make that change in your lifestyle, whatever it might be, that is going to shift all of this along. Right, now, if you'd like to purchase your extra 2 cards from a deck that Helga and I created for the month of June, it's 12 cards. You can purchase it at the link that's showing up now. The link will also be in the description box below. This gives you a better understanding, an extra level, and a bit more guidance, actually a lot more guidance as to the month of June. Even those 2 headings on those cards line up so beautifully with your reading. In this way, you sponsor my channel, you sponsor Helga's artwork, and you get something truly beautiful in return. 12 stunning cards with their explanations. If you'd like to order my all-time absolute favorite, the Soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. You'll see the links in the owl picture. And there are lots of other readings available as well. Some nice, cheap one-question readings too. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking. Those of you that have already purchased our decks and said such lovely things about them, thank you, thank you, thank you.